Welcome to the Smartacus Quiz 2022, the Hindustan Times National Interschool Quiz. So welcome to Smartacus 2022, the Hindustan Times National Interschool Quiz. Today we are in the South Zone, and our two schools playing today in this knockout number 4 are Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan Matriculation School from Coimbatore and the Royal Concord International School from Bangalore. Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan Matriculation School, could you please introduce yourselves, starting with the captain?
Hi everyone, this is Ashmita M from Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan. I am in our 12th grade and I have taken up science stream as I'm interested in science topics. I have many hobbies including art, writing and also quiz.
Hello everybody, my name is Siban Ashi. I am studying in class 11th. So my interests are anything that has to do with space. I really like the topic, space and technologies.
So myself, I am Likhitan Kumar. I'm in my grade 11, and of course I'm a computer science student. And my hobbies are just ethical hacking and etc. So I'm interested in watching movies. Thank you.
Playing against Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan Matriculation School, Coimbatore today are the Royal Concord International School, Bangalore. Let's meet the team from Royal Concord.
So my name is Karthik and I'm studying in Royal Concord International School and I'm in grade 8 and I love anything that's related to tech. So I'm a technophile.
Yes, sir. So, good morning, everyone present here. My name is Guhanesh Neshpi. I am studying in Royal Concord International School. I am in 8th grade, and my interest is mathematics. I like to study maths.
Good morning, my name is Anhalt. I'm in grade 9 and I like music.
Okay, so Asmita, I want you to call heads or tails.
Heads, sir.
Heads. Okay, let's press. Okay, it is heads. So Asmita, you will be starting the game on behalf of your team. Let's play Smartacus. I'm going to ask the youngest member, Siban, to take a shot at any topic he likes.
Sir, I would like to choose the topic game versus.
Siban has chosen game versus. Let's take a look at question number 1, Siban. And here it comes. With flowing white hair, Geralt of Rivia is a monster slayer in which video game series based on the stories of Andrei Sapkowski? A recent television series has Henry Cavill playing the lead role. Your time starts now.
Is it Kratos, God of War or something?
Okay, it's not Kratos, God of War, I'm afraid. Question passing to any of the other two members, Asmita or Likhitan. Any of you would like to have a go at this? If you know, just let me give you a clue here. If you know the answer very well, put 5 fingers up. If you're not so sure, you can put 3, 2 or 1, whatever. Okay, so Likhitan has got 5 fingers up, or 4 fingers at least. Asmita, do you want to ask Likhitan to go?
Sir, it's The Witcher.
Likhitan says The Witcher, and let's take a look at the answer coming up. And he's absolutely right. That's a well-saved 1 point for your team. It is The Witcher. But here comes the second question in game versus to Siban. Siban, crack this one. In 2020, it was time to find some new horizons and build your own island paradise with which Nintendo Switch game? 30 seconds starting now.
Sir, it is Animal Crossing.
It is Animal Crossing, and the timer barely went past 5 seconds and Siban has jumped on the answer. Let's take a look at the answer. If he's that sure, he must be right, and it is right, Siban. It is Animal Crossing. Well done. That's 2 points to your team. And question now passing to Royal Concord International School, Bangalore. And our youngest member and captain is Karthik Raj. Karthik, take a pick.
Can I take a topic just desserts?
You want to take the topic just desserts, okay? Karthik, here comes your first question in just desserts. Which coffee-flavored Italian dessert is made of ladyfinger biscuits dipped in coffee layered with a whipped mixture of eggs, sugar, and mascarpone cheese and flavored with cocoa? Its name comes from an Italian phrase meaning pick me up. A very popular dessert. You may find it in many dessert galleries.
These s'mores?
Pardon?
Are these s'mores?
No,
S'mores.
these are not s'mores. Good try, but they are not s'mores. So passing to any other member in your team, Guhan or Anhad, do raise your hands and show us if you'd like to try this. And even if you're not very sure, you can one of you can make a guess because there's no negative points. So try not to pass a question. Name a pastry otherwise. Okay.
Sir, I can any pastry you can name.
Any pastry, guess.
Sir, you have Black Forest.
Okay, Guhan says Black Forest, which is also a nice try considering the color of the visual that you see there, but it is not a Black Forest cake. Question passing to Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan. "30 seconds. Okay, Asmita has got 2 fingers up. Asmita, you can unmute yourself and try.
Lasagne.
Pardon, say that again, please.
Lasagne.
Is it lasagna? Lasagna is not a sweet, it's a savory dish. Okay, let's take a look at the answer. It's a very popular dish called the tiramisu. Let's move on to the second question for Just Desserts. Karthik, which famous dessert was created by chef Auguste Escoffier at the Savoy in London to honor Australian soprano Dame Nellie Melba, who was then performing at Covent Garden in Wagner's opera Lohengrin? He presented a dessert of fresh peaches served over vanilla ice cream topped with a sweetened raspberry puree. There's a hint there for you, Karthik. It's a 2-word name, 5 letters and 5 letters, where the first word is the name of one of the ingredients which is listed there, and the second word is the name of the person being honored. So try and, even if you don't know, use the hints and come up with an answer. The first word is one of the ingredients, and the second is the name of the person being honored.
Is it vanilla escoffier?
Okay, you are going to try vanilla Escoffier. Escoffier was the name of the chef, actually, not the person being honored. So the question passes to any of the other 2 members in your team, Guhan or Anhad. Would you like to make up an answer based on the question and the hint? Okay, Guhan wants to make a guess. Go ahead, Guhan.
Peach Melba, maybe.
Peach, Melba, and he adds a 3rd word saying maybe. So let me remove the word maybe from your answer, Guhan, and tell you that you are absolutely right. It is Peach Melba. Likhidan is smiling out there. I think he was waiting for it maybe. And we go back to the grid. And this time it is Asmita from Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan who is going to take a topic from this grid. Asmita, what's your choice?
I'll go with phrase origins.
Asmita goes with phrase origins. Asmita, here is your first question under phrase origins. A common English phrase that means to accept the inevitable may have originated from the practice of having a patient clench a bullet in their teeth to cope with the pain of a surgery without anesthetic. Rudyard Kipling was the first to use it in 1891 in the book The Light That Failed. That was the story. What 3-word phrase is this? The letters are 4 letters, 3 letters, and 6 letters in those 3 words respectively. Your time starts now.
Sir, can I say the answer?
Okay, no time needed at all for Asmita, and she's going ahead with the answer. Yes, Asmita.
Bite the bullet.
Okay, Asmita has worked it out well from the question. Lots of clues there, and you've picked it up absolutely right, Asmita. You don't have to bite the bullet for this answer, but the answer is bite the bullet. Well done. 2 points to you for that. Here comes your second question under phrase origins, Asmita. This common English phrase means to get to the point without wasting time. It originated from the days of silent films when unnecessary dialogue that might bore the audience was edited out to get to the exciting action sequence, featuring horses and going after people trying to catch them. What phrase is this? The words are 3, 2, 3, 5. 4 words. Your time starts now. Okay, your time is over, Asmita. Do you have a guess to make at least?
Get to the point.
Get to the point is a very nice answer, but unfortunately, that's not the right answer. Very well thought out, Asmita. But let's pass it on to any other member in your team, which is Siban and Likhidan. Yes, Likhidan has got a finger up. Okay, Likhidan, go ahead.
Sir, it's just a guess. So I'm thinking it's run to the clock.
Run to the clock, again, beautifully worked out and very imaginative, I would say. I really love that answer, but unfortunately, that's not the answer on our answer slide. So let's move on to Royal Concord International School, Bangalore, to see whether they can get to the answer without wasting time. Anyone? No? Okay, your time is over. Royal Concord has passed on this question. So let's take a look at the answer. Which is the most exciting part of a movie in the end, in an action movie? It's the chase scene. So when someone says you cut to the chase, if someone's giving a long explanation, you may cut me short and say, okay, cut to the chase and tell me what the answer is. And the answer is cut to the chase. Okay, so that's the answer for you. This is points to the quiz master, but no worries. Let's go back to the grid. Okay, so we have 3 topics down, and Royal Concord, this is your chance. And we have Guhan to pick a topic. Guhan, go ahead. Which topic would you like?
Sir, I would go with arthropods, flora and fauna.
Okay, so Guhan is going to go under the subject flora and fauna, and going to try his luck with the creepy crawlies. So let's take a look at arthropods for Guhan. Which are the only kinds of creatures that have legs adapted to venomous fangs? They can have between 15 and 177 pairs of legs, depending on the species, and never quite the exact number that their name suggests.
Centipede.
Centipedes, and the timer was still on 30 seconds, and he jumps to centipedes. Let's take a look at the answer there. And you're absolutely right. 2 points to you for that brilliant answer, centipedes. Here comes your next question under flora and fauna, arthropods. These marine arthropods, notable for its segmented body and hard exoskeleton, are often found in fossils. They are named after the 3 lobes that the body is composed of. What are they called? Your time starts now.
So they're called the horseshoe crabs.
They are called horseshoe crabs.
Yes,
No, that's not the answer I'm looking for, Guhan. Question passing to your team members, Karthik or Anhad. Look at the clue there. They're named after the 3 lobes that the body is composed of. Okay, your time is up. Karthik or Anhad, would you like to try?
Yes, I'm still thinking.
Okay, no, that's not what I'm looking for. Question passing to Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan. Asmita, either you or the other 2 can try. Named after the 3 lobes that the body is composed of. Okay, your time is up. Anyone would like to make a guess from Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan? Trying for Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan is Asmita. Go ahead, Asmita.
Are they cephalostomes?
Are these cephalopods? Oh, that's a good guess, actually. So I'm looking for words like that. That's not the answer, I'm afraid. Okay, let's take a look at the answer. So the answer is trilobites, tri meaning three, and the lobites referring to the lobes. Back to the grid once again in Smartacus 2022. We are watching Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan play Royal Concord International School. Likhidan, your choice now.
Sir, I'm going for places of worship.
Okay, Likhidan has grabbed the relatively easier one, or so we think it is. Places of worship. Let's see what places of worship have to offer you, Likhidan. Here is your first question coming up. The Pardesi synagogue, one of the oldest synagogues in India, is located in which South Indian city known as the Queen of the Arabian Sea? In the early 21st century, it is possibly the Jewish community's only active synagogue in India. Which South Indian city is it located in, Likhidan? Your time starts now. The city is known as the Queen of the Arabian Sea, so that might give you a clue as to where it's located.
I'm letting wait the God and I'm saying as Cochin.
You are praying to the Jewish synagogue god and saying you're going with Cochin. Let's take a look at that answer. Brilliantly worked out. Queen of the Arabian Sea. Yes, it's a coastal city. It has to be in the western part of India. Okay, so brilliant answer. 2 points to you, Likhidan. Here comes your next question under places of worship. Built on the ruins of two earlier churches, it lies at the eastern end of the Ile de la Cité in Paris and features in the title of a popular novel by Victor Hugo. In April 2019, while it was undergoing renovation and restoration, its roof caught fire and burned for about 15 hours, causing serious damage. Name this cathedral which you see there in the image. Located in Paris, features the title of a popular novel by Victor Hugo. What is the name of this religious place of worship? Okay, that's your time up. Passing to your team, Likhidan, Siban and Asmita, would you like to make a guess? You have about 10 seconds left.
Is it a sister cathedral?
Not the Sistine Cathedral, that's in Rome, the Sistine Chapel. Passing to Royal Concord International School, Bangalore. Any of you would like to try? Okay, so Karthik has raised one finger up. So Karthik, go ahead.
Yes, sir. So is it Notre Dame?
Karthik says Notre Dame. And let's take a look at the answer to see if he's right and gets 1 point for his team. And it is Notre Dame. And the book, of course, was the famous Hunchback of Notre Dame. Good, 1 point for you, Royal Concord. And let's go back to the grid. Right. So our last player from Royal Concord International School is Anhad. Anhad, you have 3 specialist topics left on the screen. Which one would you like?
So I'd like to take ancient cities.
You would like to go in for history and ancient cities. Here is question number 1 under histories in ancient cities. The ruins of which prominent city of the Indus Valley civilization are in Gujarat? A thriving trade center during the Indus civilization, it is considered the world's earliest port town. 30 seconds starting now. Yes, Anhad, can we have your answer now?
So can I pass the question?
Anhad is passing this question to his team members. Karthik, And Guhan, would you like to help him out? So Karthik has got 4 or 5 fingers, or I don't know, he's varying between 1 and 4. I don't know. Karthik, are you showing 1 finger? And Guhan, do you have any guesses, or you also have 2 fingers? Okay. Guhan, go ahead.
Sir, is it Mohenjo-daro?
It's not Mohenjo-daro, Guhan. Question passing to Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan for a steal. Here is your opportunity to score 1 valuable point. Asmita and team, who's going to try this? Okay, Asmita as captain, do you have a guess, or Likhidan maybe having a guess? I don't know. Asmita, go ahead.
I'm not sure of the answer, but I'll guess. Is it Harappa?
Is it Harappa? That is a good guess. So Harappa was one of the important cities of Mohenjo-daro. Okay, one was Indus Valley is Mohenjo-daro, the other one is Harappa. But the port city in Gujarat starts with the letter L. Let's take a look at the answer. It is Lothal. Okay, Lothal in Gujarat. This is the port city, which is also part of the Indus Valley civilization. Ancient cities. The site of the ancient biblical city of Babylon lies about 90 kilometers south of which modern-day capital city in Western Asia. There's a hint. It lies in a country that shares all but the last letter of its name with a neighbor who is a sworn enemy. I'm looking for a capital city in Western Asia. Babylon was in which country now? And if you can work that out, what is the capital city of that country? Okay, your time is over. Question passing to the other 2 members of Concord International. Karthik or Guhan, would you like to make a guess? Karthik has 2 fingers up. Okay, go ahead, Karthik.
Is it Kabul?
Is it which one?
Kabul.
Kabul, okay. Is it Kabul, says Karthik? Kabul is the capital of Afghanistan. That's not so much in West Asia. So passing again to Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan for a valuable steal. Would anyone like to guess the capital of a Western Asian country where Babylon used to be? Sibhan, Likhidan, Asmita, any guesses? Likhidan, would you like to go for it?
Sir, actually, I'm not pretty much sure with the name of the city, but I think it's the country of Turkey.
It's the country would be Turkey. The capital of Turkey, let me tell you, is Ankara. Okay, but it is not Ankara. Let's take a look at the answer to this question. And the answer happens to be Baghdad, the capital of Iraq, whose neighbor happens to be Iran. Before we go to the final 2 topics, let's take a look at the scores. Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan from Coimbatore are on 7. Close behind them, Royal Concord International School from Bangalore on 4 points. We now move to the second part of our quiz. So I'm going to ask Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, which of these topics would you like?
We'll go with alternative fuels, sir.
Asmita, the captain of Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, has opted for alternative fuels in the topic science. Let's take a look at the first question for Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan. In the 1970s, the rising cost of oil forced scientists to look for an alternative fuel to petrol. Researchers came up with a viable fuel with a chemical formula C2H5OH and made from fermented sugarcane. What is this fuel or substance commonly called? You can discuss this now amongst yourselves as a team. Your 30 seconds starting now.
It's ethanol, right?
Yes, it's I also think it's ethanol. Can we give the final?
Yeah.
My final answer is ethanol. It is also called as ethyl alcohol.
Okay. Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan says that the final answer is ethanol, and they helpfully added to the quizmaster, it's also called ethyl alcohol. Let's take a look at that answer. made from sugarcane. I have absolutely nothing more to add to that slide. Asmita has said it all, and you get a well done 2 points for that. Here is your second question under alternative fuels. Which inflammable colorless gas do fuel cell electrical vehicles or FCEVs use? It burns in oxygen without generating carbon dioxide.
Even
Colorless inflammable gas. You can discuss amongst yourselves.
is
Something that would react with oxygen, but it would not generate carbon dioxide.
seven.
Your
Fluorine
time
monoxide,
is
seven.
up, and
Hello?
Asmita, I'd like you to answer for your team.
I think it's carbon monoxide.
You think it's carbon monoxide which burns in oxygen? No, that's not the answer. Question passing now to Bangalore. Bangalore, Concord International, would you like to try? You can discuss now, 15 seconds starting now.
I think it's CNG.
Hydrogen.
Hydrogen. Yes, sir. So we're going with hydrogen. Our final answer is hydrogen.
Your final answer is hydrogen. Let's take a look at the answer there. It is hydrogen. Well done. Guhan nearly falls off his chair in excitement. Good for you. A very good 1 point steal, a valuable steal, if I may say so, at this point for the Royal Concord International School, Bangalore. Let's go back to the grid and see what we have left in the remaining few minutes of this quiz. Our final topic on our specialist topics is high points under the subject geography, and this is going to Royal Concord International School. Royal Concord, here is your opportunity to score 4 points and wipe the board. Question number 1. The tallest mountain in North America used to be named after an assassinated US president, but today is officially named after a Kokuyon word that simply means high or tall. During the Russian ownership of Alaska, it was called Bolshoya Gora, or Big Mountain. Give the current name, which sounds a little bit like a famous South Indian poet and special advisor to the court of King Krishnadeva Raya. Sounds a little bit like a famous poet's name. Your time starts now.
Theodore or something.
Is it?
I feel it should be something related to.
Okay, we'll now ask for a final answer. Your time is up. And Karthik, would you like to guess on behalf of your team?
Is it Mount Lincoln or something?
Is it Mount Lincoln? Very nice guess based on assassinated US president, but it is not Mount Lincoln. Very good try and a good guess, I might say. Question passing to Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan for a steal. Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, Asmita and team, you can discuss. 15 seconds starting now. Okay, time is up. Asmita, would you like to make a guess for your team? Okay, so your time is up. I'm afraid no answers from Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan. Let's take a look at the answer to this question. The tallest mountain in North America is Mount Denali, which is formerly known as Mount McKinley. William McKinley was one of the US presidents who was assassinated. Here comes question 2 under high points. Which 8,000er peak, locally known by its Tibetan name Dayamir or Deomir, meaning king of the mountains, gets its common name from the fact that its sides are too steep to be covered by snow completely, thus remaining largely bare. It is an exceptionally difficult climb and has witnessed a large number of fatalities. Royal Concord, your time starts now. You can discuss. Most of these mountains are covered by snow, no? At that height, but this one is not covered by snow. So it looks just bare.
Final answer is
Okay.
K2. Yeah, Mount K2.
Mount K2. Oh, that's a good guess. K2 is one of those very high peaks there, but it is not Mount K2. Moving over to Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, here is your opportunity to score 1 point. 15 seconds starting now.
Kanchenjunga or something.
Okay. Is it Kanchenjunga, says Likhidan? Are you right? Let's take a look at the answer. It is Nanga Parbat. Let's move on back to the grid. No one got points for that, but that doesn't matter. We are now at the final leg of our match. We are left with 2 mystery boxes, each of which contains 3 questions on general knowledge topics. Each question is worth 2 points. There are no negatives for missing it or giving a wrong answer. But importantly, these questions do not pass to the opposite team. Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan and Asmita as team captain, would you like to pick mystery box 1 or 2?
I would like to pick a mystery box 2.
Okay, Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan choosing mystery box 2. Here is your first of 3 questions in that mystery box. Which European capital city is called Wien by its natives? Located on the river Danube, it was the center of European culture and the de facto capital of the Holy Roman Empire for over 1,000 years. Your time starts now. You see a beautiful view, a panoramic view of that city, European capital city. It was called Wien by its natives, located on the river Danube. You can discuss. Okay, your time is up. Asmita, would you like to take a guess for your team?
Rome or something.
Okay, Siban tries Rome. No, it's not Rome. For no points, passing to Royal Concord if you have a guess. Yes, Gohan.
So it's Vienna, capital of Austria.
Vienna, the capital of Austria. It says almost the answer is there on your screen. It says Wien. All you needed to do was add an A at the end of it, and you would have got the answer, which is, let's take a look at the answer slide. It is Vienna. Here's your next question in the mystery box. During a 1919 eclipse, astronomer Arthur Eddington proved Einstein's theory of relativity by showing that light rays can do what exactly? Hint, follow the yellow light ray in the image that you see there. A simple one word would do.
Deviation, is it? Asmita?
Bend. I think it's bend.
They both mean the
What about-
same. Deviation and bend mean the same. Okay, and your time is up. Asmita, what is your team's final answer?
Final answer is deviate.
Our final answer is deviate. Let's take a look at the answer there. Yes, it is deviate or bend, as you mentioned, a simpler word. Well earned 2 points there. Here is your final question in this quiz, Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan. What term is used to describe deceptive videos that can be created by using artificial intelligence to put one celebrity's head on top of another's body, etc.? Hint, it's an anagram of the words peak feed.
Yeah, the answer is deep fake.
Okay, the timer didn't even start there. And Siban says deep fake. Asmita, what's your opinion? And let us know what the final answer is.
I'll to go with deep fake. Is it okay with Likhitan?
Yes, I am very much satisfied with the answer deepfake.
The final answer is deep fake.
The final answer is deep fake. It fits as the anagram of the word peak feed. So obviously, let's take a look at the answer. It is a deep fake. Well done. You end your round on a high with another 2 points. Let's go back to the grid. We are now left with the final mystery box going to Royal Concord International School, Bengaluru. Gentlemen, here are your 3 questions. Question 1. According to legend, a group of sleeping warriors were saved from ambush by a Norse army when they were woken up by the shout of an enemy soldier who had trodden on a thorny plant called the thistle. This is said to be the reason for the thistle becoming the national emblem of which territory? This region is also known for fine varieties of a popular type of alcoholic drink. And since you're in school, you should not be knowing too much about alcoholic drinks. Let me also say it is the place where Alexander Fleming, who won the Nobel Prize for discovery of penicillin, comes from.
Is it Switzerland?
Is it whiskey or something?
It could be, but is it Switzerland? Yes.
Okay, your time is up.
So we're going with answer Switzerland.
I'm afraid that is not the answer. Switzerland would be famous for clocks and chocolates and financial systems. Would Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan make a guess for no points? Yes, Likith and go.
Sir, I think it's Scotland.
You think it's Scotland? Okay, let's take a look at the answer and see who's right. It is Scotland. That's the national emblem of Scotland, is the thistle. Here comes the second question to Royal Concord International School. The winner of the Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 1935 was a daughter of which previous Nobel Prize winner in the same discipline who had also won another Nobel Prize along with a spouse? 30 seconds, your time starting now.
I think it's Marie Curie.
Yeah, I think it's Marie Curie.
Yeah, so we go with. Anil, what is your answer?
Same thing, Marie Curie.
Yes, so we go with the final answer, Marie Curie.
You're going with the final answer as Marie Curie. Let's take a look at that answer there. Yes, it is Marie Curie who was seen seated there, and her daughter standing next to her was Irene Joliot-Curie, who also won a Nobel Prize as well. Next question, and the final question of this quiz, going to Royal Concord International School, Bengaluru. Here it is. What dish consisting of pieces of meat grilled on skewers is common to countries like Turkey and India?
I think it's kebabs.
I
Kebabs.
think it should be. No, is the shawarma eaten on a stick?
No, it's not.
I feel it's
Yeah, the
Wait, meat,
kebab.
meat is grilled on a skewer, right? Skewer. So,
I think it should be a kebab,
common
yeah.
for meat. We'll go for kebab.
Yeah.
yes, so our final answer is kebab.
So your final answer is kebab. I'm going to prompt you. I need one word before the word kebab.
Grilled
Sheikh
kebab.
kebab.
Sheikh kebab. Sheikh kebab.
Sikh kebab is absolutely right. Let's take a look at that answer. Sikh kebab or shish kebab is the right answer. And that brings us to an end of this knockout quiz between Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan School, Coimbatore and Royal Concord International School, Bangalore. Let's see who won. At the end of the quiz, here are our final scores. Royal Concord International School with a total of 9 points, but winning this knockout tournament from the South Zone with an astonishing 13 points is Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan from Coimbatore. Well done and congratulations to the winner. You'll move into our quarterfinals. Thank you for playing with us, Royal Concord International School, and being great sports for today. Thank you all and have a great day.